afternoon, ladies and gents. We're back for another Jurassic Collectables review. It's been a while, but I've got some special pieces coming up, mainly over the holiday season, but I thought I'd squeeze one in now while I've got the time. So first up is a special piece all the way from Japan, Universal Studios Japan to be precise, and it's this piece here. Now, I was browsing eBay, as I do sometimes, for Jurassic Park related pieces, and Universal Studios Japan has started selling these Nanoblock sets, where they it's like miniature Lego, and they make icons from films out of these miniature Lego blocks, and you can get like the raptor from Jurassic Park and the shark from Jaws. So it's mainly stuff that's related to the rides at Universal Studios Japan. But this one intrigued me because I just thought, wow, this is quite an individual piece. I've never really seen. There has been Jurassic Park Lego in the past, but nothing really that's sort of quite retro looking and is actually made out of Lego blocks. So it's a bit smaller than I thought it was going to be. You can see my hand here. It's tiny, and that's why it's called Nanoblock. But let's get a closer look at the packaging. So you can see here it says Universal Studios Japan. You've got the nice Jurassic Park logo there. Over 100 pieces. And you can see what we're aiming to make there. It looks like a velociraptor to me. It could be a T-Rex, who knows? But it's definitely a dinosaur anyway. Two-tone dinosaur. And it comes with a nice little Jurassic Park plaque, or at least I'm hoping it does. So that's quite nice. It's obviously meant to be like a collector's piece. Then you've got Nanoblock there, which is the brand. Micro-sized building block. And then on the back, actually in the front there, you can see all the little pieces. It's exciting. They are tiny though, absolutely tiny. I mean, I can see some of them in there. And they are small. Then on the back, you've got Nanoblock again. You've got some Japanese, and then it's translated into English. This is Nanoblock is an extremely small building block. The smallest part is a mere 4 by 4 by 5 millimeters. This amazingly small micro-sized block makes it possible to create more detailed and even smaller projects than what can be made with standard sized blocks. And by standard sized blocks, I assume they're referring to Lego. Nanoblock is a stimulating and entertaining hobby material for everybody, especially for grown-ups. So there you go. It's obviously meant to be a sort of a collectible piece, and you can see on the side there you've got the Universal Studios Japan logo. So yeah, it's quite a small packet. This was quite expensive, and this cost me £20, which is quite a lot for such a small piece, but I thought it's so individual and quite a rare piece as well because it's from Universal Studios Japan. I thought, well, what the heck, let's try this out and see what it's like. Okay, so I'm gonna get this guy open. Let's see if we can find a little tear here. Is there a little tear? No, I think I'm gonna have to get my scissors. Dun 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 dun. Okay, so here we go. Let's see what we got here. Okay, we've got an instruction booklet and some more pieces. Is that everything? Oh no, there's some more. The problem is with these pieces being so small, I didn't even realise there was more in the bag, so make sure you get everything out. Okay, so we've got loads of little nice individually packaged bits, and as you can see we've got one with the, looks like we got the little plaque in there. That's good. Got the little pieces. Got a nice sort of Lego type instruction manual. Let's see what that looks like. So you can see there. And we have indeed got the little Jurassic Park plaque. So this looks like it's going to be a lot of fun to build. It's even got a little platform with grass on it. That's great. Cool, okay. So there's our little grass platform. And it is sort of just, it's quite nice actually because it's sort of half scale Lego. There's something kind of charming about that. There's all the bits and pieces. So if you're looking for space saver Lego, maybe look into Nanoblock if it's taking up your bedroom. But this is the first Lego I've bought in years, so I'm quite excited. Okay, let's get going. Okay, I'm going to go away and build this now, and I'll come back when it's fully built and show you guys. Okay, so here's the plaque, which consists of 2 bricks, you can see there, and it's a sticker. And here's the finished piece. Okay, so I'll give him a little turn around. He is very, very delicate. That's the first thing I noticed. So it's really nice. It's very sort of Japanese, almost like origami in the way that they like to keep things really small and very sort of collectible and wee. And that's really nice. But I would say that making the bricks 4 times smaller than a Lego brick makes it very difficult to build this thing. It's very fiddly. There are also points where the structure of the model is weak. So for example, the arm joins on by 1 peg. Now while I'm building it, and you built this sort of halfway through, that arm was falling off all the time. Same with the legs. The legs, although they look more chunky, they're only really connected by a few pegs and they tend to snap off whilst you're building them. So just bear that in mind. The head comes off, the arms come off, the legs come off, and I think if there'd been a little bit more quality control in terms of fixing it all together, I think this could have been a bit more of a, you know, more enjoyable build. I also think that some of the instructions are a little bit misleading. You can see here at the end, you're supposed to just stand the Raptor on the base diagonally, which is fine, but there's pretty much next to no chance he's going to stand up because he's front heavy, so he falls over every 5 minutes. So I've just attached him lengthways on the block and it looks fine. Another thing is where the pieces actually peg together, where the arrows show them lining up, you've got to make sure you peg up in the right, you've got to line them up in the right way. For example, these 3 pieces are actually diagonal when you put them together, so it's kind of misleading, but you have to just make sure you've got a keen eye for snapping those pieces together. But apart from that, he looks really nice. Once he's done, looks great. So that's him there. I think from a fan sort of standpoint, what I really would have liked, and this is going all out, I think they should have done a cage, a raptor cage, like the one that we see in the very opening scene of the film. I think that would have been a fantastic base, you know, with a little sliding door. I think something like that would have been fantastic, but you know, it's pretty cool. It's a nice little memento from Universal Studios Japan, and I haven't actually been there, but it's quite cool that they're making little pieces like this. So yeah, there we go. It's quite a different little thing for Jurassic Collectables, and it was fun to build as well. I do have a few more reviews coming up soon. I know a few of you have been asking about whether I'm going to review the Blu-ray box set. I will be. I'm also going to be reviewing the game. The reason why I'm holding off on reviewing these is because I've ordered the deluxe hard copy of the game, which comes with lots of extras. Comes with a prop map, like a replica map, so that should be with me sort of around Christmas time, and I'm going to be reviewing the Blu-ray at the same time in the holidays, just to give me plenty of time to watch all of the extras. And I've ordered the steel case box set. I did have a look at the limited edition with the dinosaur model, and I thought that the the quality of the T-Rex was not up to par, so I decided to go for the Steelbook. And it seems like a wise choice because Steelbooks always look nice on the shelf, and they're very hardy and they keep the Blu-rays nice. So I'll be reviewing the Steelbook version of the Jurassic Park Blu-ray box set. So until next time, if you'd like to rate, subscribe and leave any comments below, and hopefully you'll see those reviews soon. Thanks very much for watching. Bye bye.